You see? This is crazy. Yo, hey, man, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. I just recorded a whole video with me talking, but for some reason the app did not pick up no audio. No audio. So now we on take 2. This is take 2, man. So this is probably gonna be a midnight run. That wasn't the plan. Y'all supposed to be watching this video by now. It's 10:08. But listen, let me tell y'all something, man. It's take 2, so pardon me if I'm skipping a few steps. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Welcome to the Haven, baby. You know what's up, man. Yo, listen, I want to give my big grace, gratitude, and thanks to anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help. Helps the foundation, my well-being, and the channel. It never goes unnoticed. If you would like to do the same, hit the links in the description or the About tab on the channel. The Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly, as it is all about divine support. So I just want to say peace and prosperity, bro. Peace and prosperity, sis. Grace, gratitude, and thanks, because it really does help. In this video, we'll be looking at more informational videos that will leave you enlightened. But listen, man, I'm so fed up. I'm about to kick back. I'm about to smoke my little herbal blend mix thing I got here, the whole 9. We chilling this video. It's midnight run anyway. I just recorded for no reason. Y'all know what's up, but we good though. Like, we chilling. I'm back. We good. We fresh out of YouTube jail. Yeah. Thank you for everyone who even taps in with me, checks in with me. We be on Instagram and Discord talking, man. Don't be shy, man. Come chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're doing here, building a community, right? We got to work together. So whatever's clever, razzle dazzle, let's get to it, Haven. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, let me press play on this dead head video, man.
Herbs, like I said, just regular herbs. If you believe in the Most High, you know what this. How you scared to take herbs? People scared to touch dirt. Do you know what dirt and water do for you? As far as your basic necessities.
Oh shit.
Think about this now. This is the stuff I think about. You got people that won't get their nails dirty, scared to touch dirt.
Yo, like, I'm so fed up.
But yet
look, we didn't even get to the. You see how we doing, Haven? We all over the place, bro. Let's get it though. Like, man.
Herbs, like I said, just regular herbs. If you believe in the Most High, you know what this. How you scared to take herbs? People scared to touch dirt.
We smoking on this video. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dirt and water do for you as far as
this
your
video, we gonna smoke this one.
Necessities.
Facts.
Think about this now. This is the stuff I think about. You got people that won't get their nails dirty, scared to touch dirt.
I'm fed up.
But yet enjoy all the things that dirt and water brings to them. You know what I'm saying? Without dirt and water, you won't have cotton. That's a lot. We go on and on.
This video.
Right?
I'm talking over him because I watched it already. My fault. My fault.
Control us.
My fault. I'm talking over him and all of that. But he's not lying. People won't touch mud, won't touch dirt, or won't touch wild water, right? But they love the things that come from it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the message, not the messenger. So what I take from this is you got to trust the process, and you got to be appreciative. You got to be graceful, grateful, and thankful for the things that you can make do with to get to where you're trying to be. That's what I take from this. But let's keep going.
I've been out of this reality. I've been unraveled this fake reality that they gave us, and I want you to do the same. But it starts at a simple standpoint.
Yo, check it. This is about to get deep. I know it's been a minute, but I'm about to touch on a topic that I know ain't nobody talking about. So just know, I'm the first one to put this out. And if anyone else does after this, and they already knew about it, they're part of their system because they kept it a secret. So I'm gonna try to keep this simple and explain this from my perspective. So I explained several times how we're trapped in a system of energy exchange. And the stock markets is literally our lifeline. We are the stocks and bonds because the whole system is based off our Cessa QV trust, which is connected to your social security number. So the Cessa QV Act of 1666, out of all numbers, which is the number of man, states that if you don't claim yourself alive by the space of 7 years, you're considered lost at sea and you never made it up through the birth. This alone proves the war in heaven because they are coercing us to join their legion of the dead, which are the corporations, hence your social security number. Anytime you use your social security number, you are creating a security, which is a fungible, negotiable financial instrument that holds some type of monetary value. This is the credit. The agency that regulates the security is called the United States Security and Exchange Commission, in short, the SEC. It was created after the Wall Street crash of 1929 to enforce laws against market manipulation. So basically, they crash the markets on purpose.
They saying that we can get to Africa through the Grand Canyon. How the fuck they know that? Like, who discovered that? Like, where that information coming from? Like, is there any explorer that's living right now that went through the Grand Canyon and got to Africa? Do y'all got any family members, granddaddy, anybody y'all talk to in real life that really did this shit? Footage or something? Like, what make y'all think we can get to Africa?
My thing is this. Just because you ain't see it, don't mean it ain't true. 1. 2. History was hidden. 3. Why we can't go? If that's the case, let's just rally up a bunch of rebels and go. Get on, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my thing with this is I think it's true. I don't believe. I think it's true.
Through the Grand Canyon. I just find out that Russia and Alaska separated by like 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? That's less time than it take from me to get from here to motherfucking Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Forget Atlanta, Charlotte like an hour away type shit. Like, so that mean a trip to Charlotte I can get from motherfucking Alaska to Russia, but the flight path is over 13, 14 hours. That shit weird as hell. With that being said, if Russia and Alaska like 55 miles away, Alaska and China gotta be like, what, 200 miles? I don't know, man. Shit weird out here.
These are like layers under the city. So
you got a point.
Imagine there's like 5 layers under the city, right? So we go from the sewers to the electricity tunnels to the infrastructural systems to the bunkers, and then we started getting into what are called deep level systems, right? And they're very similar to bunkers that the U.S. government is building here that they call DUMS, deep underground military bases, right?
How easy was it to get into those?
It took us years. It took us years. It was quite a lot of research. But I mean, at some point we got into what are called the BT deep level tunnels, British Telecommunications deep level tunnels. And at this point we're like, 100 feet underground. And one of the explorers I was with is like, there's a manhole above us. I was like, what do you mean there's a manhole above us? We're in the deepest level right now. And we pop this manhole and a camera swivels, and stares at us. I'm like, oh God, and then we realized we were into some critical shit.
My thing is, how is he living to tell that story? Because that's what when you stumble upon things, you get unalived or whatever, right? You go missing, right? So how is he living to tell that story?
New Mexico, what is going on here? What is going on here? What are these things? Are these clouds? Because I got something to show y'all. Check this out. Because look at the plasma just rolling off these things. Or like coming from these things. Y'all see that? Why do these things look so metaphysical but yet so physical at the same time? They look so solid in the sky. And you see all 3 of them are there. They come in groups of 3s. Y'all see that? 1, 2, and then 3 to the far left. There's 3 of them. These things look like portals that have been opening up all over the planet as of late. Remember the one in Chattanooga, Tennessee? Right. It looks just like that. But instead of it being vertical, it's now horizontal. So it's laying down so you can't tell. But like that's like a double-decker layer of spacecraft right there, y'all. That's crazy. And then to have that much plasma just rolling off of you like that, something has got to be there, right, y'all? I mean, if you've seen the movie Nope, they've already literally told us that these things are hiding in the clouds and they're basically doing all kinds of things within these clouds. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shit, y'all. Peace out.
The sky just glitched in front of hundreds of people and they got it all on camera. This is insane. Have you ever seen the sky do anything like this? Something's not adding up. Thanks for watching as always. So weird. The sky just glitched in front of hundreds of people, and they got it all on camera. This is insane. Have you ever seen the sky do anything
No,
like
I
this?
have not. What is that?
Something's
What's
not
going on
adding
here?
up. Thanks for
The sky
watching as always.
glitched.
So weird. The sky just glitched in front of hundreds of people, and they got it all on camera.
Series B, that's where the Nomos live. That's where the Nomos and all that come from. But they planet got mostly destroyed, so they had to come here. It's like a refuge. And the story of the Transformers is the story of the Nomos. Because the Nomos are extraterrestrials in disguise as the dolphins. They're also the mermaids and the whales and stuff like that. Facts. But the Transformers is literally the story of the Nomos. What happened on Transformers? Cybertron got destroyed.
I feel like if you watch Dragon Ball Z and know about it, that's what happened to Planet Namek and the Namekians. But let's keep going.
Transformers came here, they live in disguise. What happened on Series B? Series B got, a lot of it got messed up. The Nomos came here, they live in disguise as the dolphins and certain sea creatures.
There is a such thing as astral police, and I have encountered them before. This was a crazy Blue Lotus experience that I had. For those that are unaware of what Blue Lotus is, this is actually how it looks. This is an ancient Kemetic herb that was used by our ancestors. They have pictures of it all over the hieroglyphics. That flower you see in these hieroglyphics are Blue Lotus. It's also referred to as the astral projection or lucid dream herb. This herb is smokable and also could be brewed into tea. Generally take it right before bed to increase my lucid dream experiences. This one time in particular, I became very lucid in this dream. Very lucid, more lucid than I ever became with the Blue Lotus. And I was actually flying. I remember feeling like I had a Kundalini awakening in this particular experience. I remember feeling extremely powerful, and I was moving at speeds like the Flash or Superman in this dream. It was amazing. Nonetheless, I became too powerful in this realm, I believe, and I alerted this ancient tribe. I refer to them as the Astral Police. They were 9 ether Nubians. They wore red cloaks and they had spears in their hand, but their spears looked a little technological. They wasn't standard ancient spears. The tribe had a woman leading them. I believe the level of the frequency that I was emanating was too powerful, and they decided to send me back. When this tribe see me, the woman nodded, basically like, there he is right there, and then one of the gentlemen, I didn't know they was going to attack me. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know what their objective was, but one of the gentlemen walked up and he hit me. And when he hit me, the device that they had in their hands shocked me and put me right back in my body. I believe personally that in this state of consciousness that I was in, that I was unlocking dormant DEA strands, and they didn't want me to unlock it at this time. I don't know what would have transpired if I would have unlocked it, but for some reason they did decide to send me back. And this was a Blue Lotus experience, and it was amazing. And this was solely off the Blue Lotus. I made a tea, and I also smoked a little bit of it right before I went to bed. And I had a profound experience. It was one of the most profound experiences that I ever had in the astral realm. And to let me know that there are astral police that exist out there, and they are Nubian 9 ether beings. The question I have is, did they send me back for my benefit, or were they just hating and didn't want to see me ascend to my highest plateau? So that's the question I tend to ask myself. I don't know whether this tribe had good reasons to send me back, or whether it was a situation where they just didn't want to see me reach my highest pinnacle. Peace, love.
Let me share a story with y'all. I ain't gonna get too detailed. I got a friend, right? So I'm meditating, and I rendezvous with this friend of mine, and he takes me to a place, let's just say some type of in the earth type of place, and we was at a sacred temple, and there was like on the way there was some type of force, some type of army, something that was alerted, and we got chased there. Then we got there. He told me to hurry up, get in place so I could receive the download or whatever it is that I had to receive. Then, right, he had a whole standoff protecting me. Then we got away. We escaped, got chased out, but we got chased out to the very last minute, like where it was like, all right, we can't catch them. It was over. Then I'm like, he was hurt a little bit. I'm like, yo, Dan, like, what I'm gonna tell your mom? Like, I told her I was gonna make sure you good. He like, yo, bro, it's good. Like, it's good, man. I'm straight. And then, pardon, that was the end of my meditational experience. But yeah, I have reason to feel there is such thing of astral police.
I like to everyone.
For sure.
It's very important that you pay attention to everything that's stated or said in your dream state. Whenever you're in the fourth dimension, oftentimes spirit guides could come to you in the form of a family member that you may recognize consistently, and they may give you a jewel. Okay, they may give you a jewel or may give you some valuable information, and it's up to you to understand that whenever you're in the fourth dimension, that's when you're in an open state of consciousness to receive downloads or receive information from your spirit guide. This generally happens in a lucid dream state. Lucid dreams is the ability to perceive that you are dreaming during the dream state. You actually know that you're actually physically in your bed sleep, and that the reality that you're currently seeing is just a dream. Once you encounter this state, it's very rewarding, because you have the ability then of thoroughly analyzing everything in that state and learning from it, because now you're in the fourth dimension and you still have you're coherent in a sense. You can know and navigate the realm a lot better. So that's why lucid dreaming is phenomenal. I mean, you can analyze pictures, you can look at books, you can really gain information, and that's how you obtain access to the Akashic records. And sometimes in these altered states of consciousness, you may have conversations. Remember, your spirit guides could come in any form. Spirit guides could come in all kind of shapes and forms. I was in a dream state recently, and I received a very powerful message. I'm not going to disclose the message because it's my personal message that I actually have to take and go inward in regards to. But it was a very powerful message that I really wouldn't have took into consideration unless I received this message. I kind of just would have brushed it off or ignored it, because, you know, sometimes the flesh takes power or precedence over the spirit. Sometimes we all have to work on something, and I received a direct consultation, I say, from a spirit guide in the form of a family member. And I know the family member didn't even know this information, so I knew it was a spirit guide. Now, sometimes we often can't face our spirit guides because they may not look like what we presume them to look. They may be extraterrestrial. They may have a different appearance. So sometimes they camouflage their appearance, and they may take the form of a human just to get across a pertinent message that you're supposed to receive. Most individuals don't even remember their dreams. Some people will tell you that they don't dream, when in fact that's false, because we dream every single night. If you a person that don't dream at all or don't remember dreaming ever, that means you have to seriously decalcify your pineal gland. It's very important that you do that. And that's why I advocate utilization of the lion's mane to remove brain fog and to ensure that you have the ability of cognitive awareness. Because again, we transition into the 5D. It's not a time to stay back in 3D. I also recommend getting a dream journal, writing down some of your dreams a little bit just to retain.
You know me, I'm a little backed up, like 2 rotations, but yeah, I've been lacking though, you know, because my experience has been a little iffy. Like, you know, it'd be blurry, I'll be nothing, I'll have something. I'm like backed up 2 rotations, I gotta write down. But yeah, get you a dream journal for sure.
Thoughts.
So there's this new app called Sunlight After Dark, and yes, it is exactly what it sounds like. It says Reflect Orbital is selling sunlight using constellation of in-space reflectors. So this group of guys decided to create an app where you can reserve sunlight, where they basically take the light of the sun and reflect it onto any location in the world. So someone decided to put a whole bunch of mirrored satellites in space, and how it works is when you use the app to reserve sunlight, they use the app to reflect the sunlight over to your location. Now watch this. Here's the app.
Lighting service where you can like play with the spot. But yeah, watch this. Just bring it over to us here.
Yo.
Isn't that crazy?
No way. That's bogged out.
Y'all see that? Y'all seen that? We couldn't even tell if that was the sun and the moon, because right about now, the sun and the moon looking very identical. You can't even tell which is which. Y'all seen that? With the huge X on it too. Why does it look like a flashlight? Even the moon's been looking like the flashlight. Even the sun been looking like a flashlight. But let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
This is me yet again showing y'all another video of somebody jumping a car with their bare hands, proving that we are literally electrical beings. Y'all see that? He's sparking. Starts like the car,
nothing.
Jumped the car with his own hands, and now the car starts.
Like there's nothing though.
Is this not crazy? Now that y'all know that we electrical beings, let me give y'all a few ways that y'all can stay electrified. See, now you gotta eat electrical fruit. As y'all see, the fruit is so electrified, it can literally charge your phone. So if it's charging your phone, what you think it's doing to your body?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, gang, grounding yourself.
For sure.
See, when you ground yourself, it set off a small electrical charge to your body. As y'all can see right here in this demonstration right here behind me. And no, you can't do it with shoes on. No, you can't do it on concrete. You have to put your feet on the grass. So now y'all know that we electrical beings. Make sure that y'all stay electrified. By the way, do not try to jump a car with your hands.
Nice.
Disclaimer. Please.
You gotta have some tough skin, because I was thinking the whole time, how is his hands not chiseled up?
Let me know y'all thoughts on this video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Remember, y'all want to sauce on how to blow up on social media, comment down below ATM. I'm sending it right to you.
Security camera captures a transforming dog into a human. It looked like he was hunched over, half man, half dog, and just stood up. Y'all see that? Let's go back a little bit.
Antarctica may have been way more advanced in the past than we thought.
What I find most striking is the presence of Antarctica on ancient maps, because we didn't discover it until 1820, and yet it's on maps drawn in the 1500s with great detail, which again were based on much older source maps that have now been lost to us. The astonishing thing is the so-called Pinkerton world map. It just shows a hole where Antarctica is. A Wolsey-Wooler world map drawn in 1530 or thereabouts, you find Antarctica is present. Gerontius Phineas map. That map shows Antarctica exactly where it should be. There's Antarctica at the tip of America, just south of South Africa. And what did they call it back then? Well, they call it the Southern Land. And it's larger than it is today, but it was larger than it is today during the Ice Age. Antarctica was a much bigger. Now, what the fuck is it doing on a map drawn in the 1500s, which we know was based on older source maps when nobody knew it existed in the 1500s? Right. To me, the obvious answer is we are dealing with the fingerprints of a lost civilization.
So this is Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins, who had 2 separate appearances on the
I recently saw this clip. I'm sure you guys have too, but let's watch it anyway.
Howard Stern show. And he talks about somebody who he was with, a woman he was with, transformed in front of him. He looked away for a second, looked back, and she had transformed into some kind of reptilian. The thing is that I can't find this video. The video of him actually...
It's probably on the dark web or on Reddit, probably.
Explaining what he saw, which I have seen with my own eyes, where he talks about her eyes being completely black, her skin being scaly, had completely transformed into a different being. And on YouTube, on Google, you cannot find the video of him actually going into detail. It was actually very hard to find this video and the other one of his second appearance, but I just wanted to bring it to y'all's attention. He said he was sober at the time. It happened in 2 different incidences with the same person. And it's just very interesting. Let's see what he has to say.
My friend, you made major news the last time you were here. Did you realize that?
About the alien, the shapeshifter.
Yeah, you dropped a bombshell. Every paper picked it up.
Let's just say I was with somebody once, and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
You were talking to someone. They said to you, look, something's going to happen here. I'm going to morph into something else.
Imagine you're doing something and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
You still standing by it?
Absolutely. I know it happened. In fact, it happened twice. And on top of that, what's amazing is we live in a world where, look, I've been in public life on some level for 30 years.
Yep.
People treat it as if I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, I'm here to say, like, now maybe I had a hallucination, but I saw what I saw.
Right. So that's my thing, right? Let me ask y'all something. You as an adult, you experience something. You tell your wife or your husband, yo, this, and that. Like, I just experienced this, and that. And they like, man, you sound bugged out. You good? You sure you ain't hit your head? You sure you all right? You need to lay down? Whatever the case may be. They thinking you crazy. But you as an adult, you have discernment enough to know what the hell you just experienced. So why is it that when you tell people something, when you experience it, they like, yo, bro, I just experienced something, bro. Can you just listen? Instead of being ignorant or so close-minded, Just listen. Help me. I'm coming to you for help. If I'm talking to you, it's about help. It's for help. Rather it's to dissect something, rather it's to gain some type of insight on the situation, something. It's a reason why people feel comfortable opening up to you. And then for you to turn around and be like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You saw it. It's your reality.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, to question somebody's reality is a strange thing.
The second time you saw a shapeshifter, where were you? Probably at Darcy's house.
It was the same. It was the same person.
Oh, it was.
This happened with the same person twice.
Billy, when will you announce who this person is so I can investigate? Seriously.
I wouldn't name names.
But it's a famous person, right?
I wish it was somebody famous.
Yeah, because then that would be awesome.
Well, think of the book sale.
It was like Justin Bieber.
If you release their name, they will
You gotta read between the lines. What he mean, like Justin Bieber. But let's keep going.
be famous. They're shapeshifters.
If I told you in private
Go
the
ahead.
story, could you keep my confidence?
Yes.
All right.
Now, here's the good thing about telling me something. Within a minute, I forget. Because I think everything is nonsense.
I will tell you the story.
You will.
Yeah. And I will say,
Go ahead.
since we're on radio,
Thank you.
that the story is even more fantastical than you think.
Wow.
Can you give us something?
The person was naked.
Wait a second. Were you in bed with the shapeshifter? Were you making
I will
love?
tell you in
He was over there making eggs with a reptilian.
Holy mackerel. Now I'm with you. It was a woman.
What's that behind his head, though?
Wait a second. Were you in bed with the shapeshifter? Were you making
I will
love?
tell you in confidence.
Holy mackerel. Now I'm with you. It
What's
was
that
a
plug
woman.
behind his head right there? Like, directly. Ooh, like my mental. I just sent chills down my spine. Like, why is that plugged up behind his bean like that?
You made love to her.
Haven't we all experienced this?
Don't say it's part of the mic. If it's part of the mic, why it gotta be directly placed in back of his bean like that?
Did you? Oh, believe me, I've been with people who shapeshifted. Right? Like, but their personalities, they were completely different people before and after. Are you saying it was a lover who actually
I
shapeshifted?
can no longer discuss this.
All right.
He was over there making
come in
eggs
here?
with a reptilian, man. That's what happened.
Billy pulled me aside. He pulled me into a corner. He goes, "You ready?" I said, "I am." And he told me what happened when he met the shapeshifter.
Could you tell me?
If Billy says it's okay, I'll tell you.
By the time we get permission, you will have
Well, you always break me down. You know I'll end up telling you if you get to me quickly before I forget it.
All right.
Crazy.
So I know I'm not the only one hearing about this, right? The eighth ocean. The ocean that's always been there. The ocean that's connected to the ocean that's in the inner world. Now, if you don't know what the inner world is a literal ecosystem that is within the earth. They said that the earth has a core, but what if the earth doesn't have a core? What if that was just make-believe, something that they wanted y'all to believe?
Right.
Now, with this eighth ocean, right? This eighth ocean happens to be in between New Zealand and Australia. Now, with this eighth ocean, they went in there and they started like exploring and stuff, and they started seeing all the dinosaurs that were living in ancient times in the ocean all over the world in that specific area. Now, if there's anything I want to say, I just wish they would tell y'all the truth about what's past Antarctica other than blocking that information.
Facts.
Anyways,
Facts. Look at this, y'all. You got a big whatever. You got a Meg. You got a Mosasaurus. You got a Dunkleosteus, whatever. Dunkleosteus. Then you got a diver who just looks like a little ant compared to these sea monsters. Right? But, hold on. Right here. It's showing you in between. So you got to go deep into the water, obviously. But what if people in that area of Tasmania have seen things that are not spoken of? Or that people think are mythical stories, fantasy stories, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you would like to go on a voyage, they showing you the map. So I just recently asked somebody something, right? Let me talk to y'all about something real quick. I recently asked my cousin, like, yo, if someone you know, but someone you least expect, right, came to you like, yo, listen, we got safe passage beyond the ice wall at Antarctica. We out? Are you going? But you like they tell you the details. Like it's no scheme, no nothing. Like like the person tells you, yo, this and that, boom, but he tells you the whole 9 yards. Are you gonna go? Are you going beyond the ice wall? You say, yo, it's 1000% safe, no risk. He gives you the details and everything. Even if it's not 1000% safe, after he gives you the details, are you gonna agree to go? That made me think of that with that voyage in between and the 8th ocean and let me know in the comments. This is in Hawaii. I definitely have reason to feel this world is more vast than we was told.
See, I'm telling y'all something.
Yo, this video got copyrighted, y'all. So pardon me, pardon I, bear with me, let's make it through. But long story short, this guy is talking about the sun, how it's cooking people up. He feels uncomfortable at home inside his house when it's 75 degrees, only 75. So it's like, what are people gonna do? Like, okay, yeah, they building bunkers, they building this, they building that, but what are people gonna do when everything starts to literally heat and cook up? Because it's only gonna get hotter. People think it's hot now, or this summer was hot, and all of this, and all. It's only gonna get hotter. You know what I'm saying? And they control and manipulate the weather, right? So what if the weather apps and all of that, or the news, what if they're not telling us the real weather? What if it's saying, oh, it's 87 today in New York, but it's really 1 something? That's why it feels so hot. Well, I just put it, I connect the dots with, you know, the sun rays be so hot, all this CMEs and solar flashes. The rays is what makes it so hot. But what if they lying about the temps?
It's different about the sun. People are noticing more and more. This guy goes into detail on how he even gets a sunburn at nighttime. Y'all check this out.
A sunburn at night is crazy.
You would think that the far right would talk about this and nothing else, or at least believe it. The fact that I get a sunburn at night is insane. I'm literally turning pink, and I've been out here for a total of 3 minutes. Instead of denying it and just being like, oh, it's an unusually hot summer, for 400 summers in a row, we make no effort. There's no forethought from that side who's like, no, the sun isn't just going to affect poor people. I don't understand. I don't know what the logic is with this one. Like, sure, you have a house and a roof now, but what happens when everything starts cooking? What happens when everything starts cooking? It does not matter. We're gonna live underground, we're gonna be in caves next. I'm uncomfortable in the house when it is 75 degrees, it's too warm. I'm in danger. People who don't believe in it, you need to start caring about the sun because it does not care about you. Or me. I'm not even, look at the sweat beating up on my forehead for this video. It's cool, the planet's fine, don't even worry about it. I seriously have to go in the house.
Because what are these dark rays emanating out of this bright white sun?
Right.
Like, y'all see that? It's everywhere. Look at that, y'all. They go another one, right? The bright white sun looking like a lightsaber, but these dark rays coming out the back. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at the dark rays. And then these clouds that are always heading for the sun. And then remember the dark rainbows? Like, what is that about?
Remember all of that.
What is that about? It's gotta come hand in hand with something, right?
Have you noticed how hot it's been getting? That's because hell is here already. The devil is trying to get us all burned up. But he ain't trying to burn me.
I mean, could this be the reason why these people are purchasing these bunkers, you know, from this?
Can this be the reason why these people are purchasing these bunkers, Haven? But listen, real talk, He said he's getting sunburned at night. That is insane. Let's keep going.
Shift, y'all. Have you guys ever seen something like this? So this lady noticed that there was a helicopter noise hovering over her house. Right?
I feel like this is like a atmospheric dosage of the jab or something. Let's be careful what we say, because we was just on a community guideline strike. Whatever. Anyhow. Atmospherical dosage. Is what I think. What I feel. Do your own research and homework out there, Haven. This is only for speculation, entertainment, XYZ.
And she goes to her window, and the helicopter is literally there. May I add, a melanated woman. The helicopter is literally there, and it's literally releasing this blue smoke. Y'all see that? Look at that. Have you guys ever seen that before? And another thing I noticed these two things. Are those drones? Y'all see that? Check this out. I'll slow it down. Y'all see that? Look at that. So are those drones? And like they fade into the background. What is that about? Look, I reversed it. What is that?
And I see blue coming out from underneath it. And, you know, we're like thinking it's a flare or whatever. It's not a flare. Man, we watched it till it ran out. Like he legitimately just kept spraying it literally right above my house, this blue chemical, whatever the heck it is. And just flew off, just, you know, went about his business.
Now, I used to personally work.
We ain't consenting to that. We ain't say, oh yeah, come spray above my home. I'm just saying, like, what are y'all doing?
For mosquito control back when I was in Key West, Florida. And I've never seen that type of color when it comes to the chemicals. Now, for those who might be saying it might be for mosquitoes, no, they let everybody go inside their house. Like they spray for mosquitoes at dusk. You know, when the street lights come on and everybody's inside their house eating dinner and whatnot. So does anybody have any idea what that might be? Please let us know down in the comments below, y'all. Other than that, thanks for tuning to my frequency. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
Let's get this shift. This right here. This when you got your own farmland, you off grid, you all of that. And here they come spraying chemtrails and doing all that nonsense like we just witnessed, like you consented to that. This, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. I like my man right there. Yo, my man right there is official. You can't tell me he's not, with accuracy too. Came down. Yeah, get that up out of here off my crops. Yo, listen, Haven, it's the end of the presentation. That was take 2. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed. Listen, man. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. You know it's all about that good old love. Let me send you that. Send you some love, give you some hugs out there, Haven. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyhow, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it never goes unnoticed. I give my grace, gratitude, and thanks because it really does help the foundation, my well-being, and the channel. So I just want to say, grace, gratitude, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours. If you would like to do the same, hit the links in the description, about tab on the channel, because the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly. You know what's up, Haven? Hey, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed. Listen, I'm over it. I'm still over it. So I'm going to say this. Love and unity. Safe travel in the astrals. I'm out.
I'm out in space, I'm flowing, so no slowing down, let's speed it. Taking off, I'm taking off. Buckle up, D2, galactic flow, a different one. The light, yeah, just a